Okay, so we're at Walmart. Okay, so um, so they got a sound bar that was regularly $100. Now it's $59. It comes with a subwoofer. I guess it has to be ordered for. I don't think they have it in the store. I never heard of the company before. I don't know if it's two speakers it has inside subwoofer. And this is it, 1.5 sub 7.2. It's going to be passive. It's not going to be active. Active means it has its own amplifier. I don't think it's passive. I think it's passive. I don't think it has its own amplifier. Let's see what it comes with here. Powerful bass, 7.2. Subwoofer max bass technology. So bass technologies could be a pipe with a hole in it to give it the bass. They support ARC, optional, auxiliary USB, and 5.3. $59 is pretty cheap with the subwoofer. So 160 watts, 60 bucks. I guess this is the company. They have other ones too. 100 watts, 320 watts. The Poseidon D, 320 watts. It's a lot of wattage. Side mounted subwoofer, regular speaker, no, nothing fancy. So the center channel only has what? One and two speakers in the center channel in the subwoofer, so you get three speakers in all. So this is what you get. A little toy. This is what's in the back. Arc USB sub out. So you know the sub is passive. Everything is coming from this. 24 inch, 30 inch, 40 inch. Oh yeah. Dolby Atmos certified, Dolby Vision certified. Let's see what it didn't say that. It doesn't have Dolby. If it don't have Dolby, it's going to be a DSP, a digital sound processor. It's a chip that simulates surround sound. But it didn't say it had Dolby in it. The S Nova. This one has Dolby Atmos in it. It didn't say it had. If it doesn't have Dolby Digital in it, that's how they can sell it cheap because of this, the DSP, the digital sound processor. So this is a digital sound processor. It would say Dolby in it. There's no Dolby. Ultra Slim S Nova S40. So this is what that's called, and that's this. Doesn't say. See, this one says Dolby. It's a PCM try experimental AI feature. Really? 2.5. This is not this is PCM 2.0 Ultra Slim Max Bass technology Dolby. So this is just a DSP digital sound processor 160 watts. ARC. This one's 190. So does Walmart have this as well? This one's $99 at Walmart. Oh, I see they don't have a lot of information on this machine, this product like the other one has. Let's see. You should have more information. Why skimp on it? Rates per minute, rates per second, 90 watts. Peak audio powering, 190. That's nothing, 190. It's adequate, I guess you would say. This one has 410 watts, $169. There's a separate subwoofer. It's wireless, 5.1, so it's not true surround. Dolby Atmos. Look at that. It's like the same person's writing the same story. Well, you only got 30-day money back guarantee for this one. You can put it on their card plan of $16 a month. That way you can buy it. So wait a minute, I'm confused here. Which one is this? Well, a lot of people bought this. 1,000 people bought this. I guess they figured it's a cheap deal. It's cheap. This has what, 400 and something. Let's see. Dual surround sound. Then they got the S50. Okay, this is the same one again. Okay, so when it doesn't say Dolby on it, it's going to be DSP, digital sound processor. I mean, Sony for $300, they got one. 110 people bought that. Samsung got one. It's at 600 watts of power. That's 5.1 real surround. So the power is in this, or it is in this little box, because you get this little box. 1, 2, 3. So you got 2 surrounds in the sub for 5.1 sound. So you got the sub, then you got the center, and you got the sub there, and I see you have the wireless controller device. You can mount the speakers. That's basically what it is. Is this better than the other one? Or the one for 99? Well, yeah, you have to pay for it. It's going to cost you $300. Wow. I'm active. This is what I need, an active subwoofer. It's only 10 inch. I have that in the other room. That's tiny. But it's front mounted. You wanted firing downward for deeper bass. But then they gotta say the front mounted is alright. Oh, that's a lot more $100 for that. I use components and I use soundbar. I have 5.1 sound here right now. Wow. They don't even have much breakdown of information on this to know what you're getting. I guess they just want to make it easier for you to understand. If they make it too technical, then you're not gonna understand. Oh, this is what's in back of it. So this is like a little hub. Surround speakers hooked up to the back. Oh, the sensors. I see. Link. It's a link control system. Ah, hey, if this is what you want, then this is what you're gonna buy. Oh, what's this? Rockville. They make studio equipment. What is this? Oh, mount. Oh, you put the speakers in the ceiling. You can't even read the maximum. This is 1,000 watts. 5.25, 300 watts in the ceiling. 8 ohms. At least it's 8 ohms and not 4 ohms. Okay. Peak RPM 4 ohms, 125, 4 ohms at 500, 800 at 100, 800 ohms at 400 times 2 for $235. And you can get this little system, but this is not karaoke. It didn't say it had Dolby in it. So what's this for? How come we don't have the back of it? What? Why they don't show the back of it? Just be careful what you buy, because the way these things work is if it doesn't say Dolby on it, then it's not Dolby Digital or Dolby Atmos. That's how they get you. Oh, I gotta. Hmm. Well, the Sony for the surround would be worth the money, but it's a lot of money for $300. I mean, you can buy. Yeah, you can buy these. I wouldn't buy this brand. There's always some problem with that. I like the Sony. I don't have no problem with the Sony. Pioneer is good too, the VX 933 7.2 8K home D 7 people 15 people. There's a lot of money for this one. 598 was higher. This is the top of the line. You can go higher in price. That one's 2,000. People buy it. I know before the pandemic, things were really, really cheap. Now it's shot up in price. They got greedy. They figure, hey, if Americans will pay the high price, well, that's how they think. That's how they don't think. They got too greedy. Okay, what's in the back of this? Boy, whoever took the pictures of this did not take up close-up pictures. Okay, so you got 4 HDMI ports. I can't make it out. Boy, this looks fuzzy. So if I don't, if I zoom it in, I can see it. All right. Coaxial digital, right? Uses a cable, fiber optical, Toshiba fiber optical. That's what that is there. Oops. This is wireless. This has 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have in and out. I think it has the what you need for 4K and the audio. Yeah, you can go wired. So the speaker system is surround sound in the middle, center speaker, surround, what did I say? Back surround. So this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 speakers. How about the subwoofer out? What do we got here? Okay, subwoofer out. Okay, you can put 2 subwoofers on here. Oh, it has analog video. This is mostly made for Walmart. See, this doesn't have all the speakers. So this is a special one. The other one costs more money, $1,000. The $1,000 one has more features. I wouldn't buy this. It doesn't have all the features. It's supposed to be able to do 12 speakers, okay? I have 7.1 here. So that's front, 2 fronts in the front, center in the middle, right? In the rear, you got 4 speakers and the subwoofer. The new one is supposed to do 2 subwoofers, same 8 speakers I have, right? But another subwoofer, that would go 9, right? And 4 speakers in the ceiling, right? Now you can get up firing speakers to give it more of an effect. So the surround, because that's what the Dolby Atmos is. It's 360, so the sound is coming from the ceiling, so it's engulfing you. Where what I have can engulf you, but it's not. It doesn't have the speakers in the ceiling. So if a helicopter flying overhead, you only hear it from the speakers. You won't hear it flying overhead. You see, that's the difference. But the system that I want from Sony would cost more money than this. So this is limited, unless that's all they have. 7.1. This has 9.4 channel. 14 people bought this one. There's a lot of money for this one. Let's see, 9.4 channel. Ooh, see? More inputs and outputs in the back of this one. Well, that's how it should be. So, it does have IMAX enhanced. I would buy this in a Sony. I wouldn't buy this in this brand because I don't trust this brand. I know this brand has problems. This has way too much connections. This is too fiber optical. I'm not familiar with their technology. But this is all the surround sound speakers. It's a lot that have true surround. Is that they don't even have samples of showing. That's a lot of money too. You're paying a lot, but you're getting what you want. 9.4 channels. So you got to figure if 7.1 is 8, and then you got to add another speaker, that's gonna be 7.2. It would be the other speaker. If you add 4 more, it's gonna be 7 plus 4. It's gonna be almost 13.2. I don't know. That's the way I was told. If it's gonna be a different story, then that's it. But that's if you want a system like this. It's gonna be expensive. I would pay no $1,300 for those amp. And that brand is notorious for failing. And this too is another crazy company too. Pioneer Elite 599. I mean, they had the top of the line Sony. They don't have the top of the line Sony. I mean, they can't be, or it can't be made because everything was coming from China. So things are changed. This is a restored one. I wouldn't buy no restored. That means something not right with it. I wouldn't do that. But you can get good deals. Restore is store. Yamaha system is another one. What we got here? 7.2. Does it show the back or is it another mystery? Oh, center, surround. Oh, man. What the heck is that? Mosquito. How did I get it? All right. Okay. I just want to show you about if you're buying a surround sound system, what to expect. What you buy? You buy what you can afford. If you got the space and you need the speakers, then we can go to hold on a second. Okay, so we're on the Sony site. What is this? I don't know what that is. Okay, so we have 8K. We have 9.2. That's 60. I went for $2,000. That's this one. But they had a Walmart. I don't know. It's here. And this one replaces what I have. I don't know. I don't want the same thing again. I don't know what. Or no, this one I have to 590. Is that 590 or this one? I mean, it's cheap though. But I would want to go up higher. This must what they have at Walmart. But I don't want that. Let's go up higher. It's the 11.2. But 11 point. Let's see. This has all the bells and whistles. All the buttons to press. Ooh, here we go. What we got back here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 inputs. No, 6 outputs, yeah. And a 2. Okay. We got the height. See, I can't go closer to this. So the center speaker, the height speakers. Oh, wow. Good. It says it has another Oh, okay. You got the wireless. So what's the next screen like? Oh, it's a remote. There's a lot of money for this. $3,000. 88,000 a month on. You can pay for it monthly. Dolby Atmos. This is a big box. Oof. They put in a component rack that goes into your wall. I mean, yeah, you can do all that if you want to. They don't have much information on this. All that money for it too. Okay, so this has 130 watts plus 130 watts, 8 ohms. It's 8K, 4K, 120. Okay, Dolby. Well, that's a speed. Dolby Atmos and DSX object coding. Truly immersive semantic automatic calibration and surround. Works with Sonos, makes it possible. Blah, 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 blah. Stream, Bluetooth, Chromecast built in. So it's Google ready. Connects to your home with other Google assistants. I guess the Google Assistant can talk to it, which is not bad. That'd be fun for me because that would work here. 12-volt trigger, 3 repeater. It's not really tough. So what is that? 130 watts plus 130 watts. That's gonna be what's that? 260 watts. Yeah, here we go. Mm-hmm. Power consumption is 500 watts. That's how much wattage you use. It uses a lot of watt. 500. So you crank that on and you leave it all day. It does support 4K 60p. So it has that feature. Power output. Front speaker is 130 watts. And then plus, let's see, wait a minute. Power output 130 front, 130 front, 4 ohm, up to 16 ohms. 2-channel stereo. Tuner, series, AM, FM. Oh, it has satellite. Oh, boy. Do we really need to have that in the house? Pre-out subwoofer. Does that have 4 subwoofer? I don't know. I'd have to really look into this. Something to think about. If you had that kind of money, you know. I wish I would have more information. They get really cheap. I guess people don't care. That's what it looks like. Oh, there's HDR10, Dolby Summary, IMX Enhanced, 8K HDR, 4K 120, HDMI 2.2. Okay, so this is a 4K, you have 2.2, okay, 4K, you got 2, 8K, you got 1, you got 4K 120 for this is for gaming. Well, that's what that's what the Sony does. Is 120 for gaming. The Sony right here I got here that I use for the games I play. Yeah, that's what it has. It features 120. I'd have to look up the specs for it, but that's what it has. It has SAT cable input. What is this? DVD. Yeah. It says it only has 130 watts. Of course, that's a lot though, because technically speaking, what you're gonna do with it. But then again, then you subwoofer, you have to add it. Yeah. You gotta add 2 subwoofers to this, or if you can handle more. Zone 1, main zone, zone 2, zone 3. It has that feature. Front, center, subwoofer. 13. Oh, it does have 13.2 channel. That's what you want. So you got to figure 8.1 is what I got now. So that would give you 2 front channel for the front, and the center in the middle, and the 4 in the back, and the subwoofer. That's 7.1. And then you would have height adjustment speakers with speakers still to the ceiling. So that's 2, 1, 2. So that's 6 more speakers. Well, so something to think about, Hey, if you want to go to the top of the line, that's it. They have sound bars, but it's a lot of money though. Ooh, about $3,000 for that. That's that, and that's just the receiver. You haven't thought about the other stuff. I think this is the one that we're selling before. Yeah, this says a dual subwoofer. So this would be an improvement to what I have. That one for $2,000 is a lot though. 100 watts plus 100 watts. Gee, mine is more than that though. I guess the specifications difference today. Hey, oh my goodness. Hey, thanks for watching. Support. Okay. To make the channel grow, subscribe. Okay. I don't have to support because we don't have membership yet. We're not even part of the YouTube program. We're just still outside of it. But if you subscribe and you're making the channel grow. Okay. Thanks a lot for watching.